Thera, if the tether is removed, the Makers... their directive was clear. What would you have us do?
Nothing.
It can't be removed. We scanned it. It's wired to a detonator. That demon, he's after something. You saw that. We call it the Heart of Argent. Anyone who wields it, they'd have the power of a god. Stronger than maybe even you. But the heart is incomplete. It's made up of 2 parts. The other half is a power source, and we don't know where it is.
Valen's search party is still active.
If he ever gets control of it, that much power in Hell's hands, none of us would survive. Unlock the Ancestral Forge.
I ask only to be heard.
Contact the Ministry.
You are stranded in this realm. There is no one left to trust. That is why you allow me to speak. Help us.
I do not like that floating meatball.
Commander, he's on site. Good. Get a team ready to sweep the forest when we're done. I'm meeting him at the forge. My people guarded this forest for generations.
I did not know I cannot charge into the invisible guys. It makes sense. I just didn't actually try that before.
You'll need a key to continue through that gate. That's it. The gate will open now.
Where's the guy that's pissing them off? There he is. Fuck you. Is that all of them? No. One more dude. Wait. Oh, okay. I am gonna go back and get that obvious gold that I missed. Oh, I was muted there when I said that. It's obviously gold because it's in alignment. Now, where's the way up? This is the way up, right? Yeah. Gold. Money, 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 money.
We lost hundreds when they took control of the mine.
I assume to get that bit there, it is go down in this area, go over, and then up. Oh, that's not cool. There is a cyber demon. This is not an excuse, this is just a statement. I have not played since that stream. So, yeah. I really need to start playing games like this. Like, in between streams, just a little bit. Well, before I keep going, I'm gonna go back and get that revive. If I can. Cool. And now I'm gonna go in the secret area. Is it just a... no, jump down. Okay. Oh! Well, it worked.
mine shut down after the attack, but the forge still has power. The demons are drawn to it.
Vera, the Slayer has reached the cliffside barracks.
cannons in the watchtower can clear a path. This site is ancient. These mines were built to harvest the raw materials of the ancestral beasts. The forge is inside.
Is that part of its wing? Holy shit! Also, what wielded that sword? Damn!
That lift will take you down. We're not far now.
That's all some gold I missed. All the gold is mine. Ooh, what is you? Hell yeah! That'll help out Cyber Demons.
We can enhance your weapons inside the forge. Picking up high levels of demonic presence near the forge.
Megadon Hunter identified.
I wanted to go get that extra life, but sure. I have this bad boy for a reason. If I can actually do that. Grab that, and then gonna go get that revive. This has to smell absolutely, like, catastrophic. Before I do that, I have to go to the restroom, so I'll be back. I am back, and I just so happen to be in black.
The mine is open. That heart powers the forge. It needs to be reactivated.
I just remembered I didn't actually show this one.
Power activated. 2 more switches left.
The soul was in that dude, and he just said, "Ha! You can't stun me." What? That dude was cheating.
Almost finished. 1 more switch.
Oh, I thought this was the rocket launcher, not the grenade launcher. Okay. Can't wait for the rocket launcher. The rocket launcher is the one that is perfection, basically, against the cyber demons. Because if you shock them and then use the rocket launcher, you're able to do a whole lot of damage. Speaking of that, I should show you that. I did not know this gun was that metal. Okay. Damn. Is this technically a gun? And that's a weird question, but is it technically a gun? Because it's more akin to a melee weapon, like a flail. But projectile-ish, because it does come back to you, and then you shoot it again, and then it comes back to you. Is it a gun? I like semantics like that because, like, for an example, there is such thing as a clip and a magazine. Well, them are technically true for specific weapons. Like, a clip is, if I remember correctly, it holds the ammo in place, relatively speaking. There's multiple different types of clips. The M1 Grand uses a clip, and I forget exactly why it's defined as that, but I also know that there is moving clips in the magazine, or in the well itself, where it will actually move from side to side, up or down, for the ammunition. I don't think the M1 Grand clip does that. But yeah, there is also cylinder, which is a revolver type thing. Magazine is a typical go-to, where it is in its own separate casing, and has the bullets going into a chamber that then fires. It's that general thing. I believe there's a couple other types of ammo holding mechanisms for weapons when it comes to guns, but yeah, all of those are cool semantics. Like, technically, bullpup is another good semantic because it tells you where the magazine is in relation to everything else. Stuff like that. I really like semantics because it tells you exactly what it is. It's like, when it comes to stuff like that, it is basically scientific notation for literally anything. Because if you did not know, if you can read scientific notation for any species, you know exactly what it looks like off of that name. Which is pretty handy when it comes to literally anything, which is something that sci-fi really should dabble in. I don't think sci-fi's ever actually dabbled in that. Like, imagine going to an alien species world or homeworld and having their scientific notation when it comes to the different species, and you read this book and you know exactly what it is, what it looks like, how it interacts, carnivore, herbivore, omnivore, possibly a different type of ore, because if it eats rocks, I don't think that'll be in one of the three. And technically, depending on the planetary evolution, because even the planet itself does matter when it comes to evolution, and how it formed with gaseous bullshit, so on and so on and so on, rocks there might actually be a good source of food for specific evolutionary byproduct of different creatures. I say evolutionary byproduct because evolution is all sorts of over the place, because one species can evolve into like 10 others easily over millennia. So depending on how it evolved, it could do different things. That also goes with guns. Depending on how it evolved, they're going to do so many different things. It sucks that I cannot be smart and play a game properly. Or really anything. To use my brain at the fullest capacity, I have to stop moving doing a lot of different things and just think about what I have to say. Not have to, want to. Because words are not my strong suit.
The heart has been primed. We can use the forge now. See you at the elevator.
I love how this is basically just a massive defibrillator. Ooh. Ah. Okay, I do not appreciate you. And I do not appreciate you. Nor do I appreciate you. I do not appreciate you. Get the fuck out of my way. I want to kill this guy by himself. Shield! Oh, that was some scummy shit. You swung through me to hit me again in the forehead. Good on you, but fuck you. Only have 9 of 50. Shit. Oh. Yep. Come here, you big motherfucker. Oh, that curved like a bitch. Come on. Come. No, not this one. Turn. Die. Come on. I did parry that! What? Damn, okay. Can do. Fuck you. Okay, that... I did not appreciate that. And as I was saying, it's cool how they have a massive defibrillator for a heart that they use to basically power, not basically, literally power a forge with otherworldly energies. That guy is one of the demon lords. Why is he here? Ooh. Okay. It is relative. Okay, how do I put this? I like watching a YouTuber called Roanoke Gaming, I want to say is how you say it. He's an evolutionary biologist YouTuber, which sounds interesting, at least for me, but the thing that will make it widespread interesting is that he uses the evolutionary science for video game creatures. One of the videos he does, I believe, yeah, I forget exactly what the topic was, but he was talking about how the creatures from the astral plane that we're going to get to later, this kind of a spoiler, but there is a cosmic plane that has entirely crazily distorted creatures that reality itself doesn't really compute in that existence. Where gravity could literally be any which direction. Time doesn't really flow because to get there the first time, you have to mess with time to such a degree that things just start not working. Basically, maximum eldritch, like, Lovecraftian bullshit. But he does talk about how the creatures that they worshipped, the humanoids, because technically they're not humans, worshipped, are actually from that not civilization, but realm. Excuse me. And something kind of cool about that realm, you can kind of see how the realm itself deteriorated over time, where there was massive structures that just aren't there anymore. The inhabitants became a lot more unhinged, to say the least, and just all sorts of things. You can see just in the architecture itself, which is why I really love that place. But he does talk about that evolution from whatever was that original species that evolved into other things there to the creatures that landed here, which you're going to see later when it comes to the spear. Or that's actually in Doom Eternal that you finally see the spear, I believe. But the reason I'm talking about all this is because the statue of that Demon Lord, because it is one of the 9 Demon Lords, I want to say, that are lording over hell, because Prince Azaric is literally just a prince. He's not even a lord. There's multiple lords, and that's why the hell priest is there saying, don't overstep. The lords will smack your shit, basically. But I'm assuming that that demon lord is actually a evolutionary byproduct of the same species that is the ancient creatures that landed here in the spear that these people used to worship. I believe. Because that makes the most sense when it comes to the general structure, different things like that. And something kind of cool about the hell in this game universe. Hell in this universe is not it is a physical place, but it exists outside of any other reality. It is able to bridge 2 different realities, which is why there's constantly other realities being pulled into there, all those souls being consumed, and then basically churned into heaven energy, so heaven can keep doing what it's doing, which is a spoiler, but technically hasn't happened yet in Doom the Dark Ages. That forging of alliances hasn't happened exactly yet, but it's about to, relatively speaking. So, I do have another idea when it comes to stuff like that. I believe that these are humans, but of this reality, which is why the Doom Eternal, which is taking this forward, and we're going to get there at some point, the Doom Eternal Martian base that has the portal into another dimension from these people, where it has that bridge between Mars and this dimension, happened because that same spaceport that we already went to, I forget exactly what it's called, has the same name. The reason why it has the same name is because of the same planet in 2 separate dimensions. All they did was basically puncture a hole between their reality and an adjacent one, which just so happened to be the Doom 2016 and Doom Eternals, humans and Earth, which has the same Mars, relatively speaking, and that's all they did. Because technically there's like 3 dimensions now when it comes to the cosmic realm, the heavenly realm, and the hell realm. All of them you can use to puncture through, kind of like warp travel, but instead of coming back to the same reality, you can go to literally any other. I say warp travel for Warhammer 40k, because that is literally traveling through hell for FTL. And FTL by a bajillion. It is not just faster than light, that is faster than reality. Because shit happens when you use the warp travel. Or maybe it's just what that big creature looks like, but I could have sworn it had arms, not just big ass wings.
No signs of the demons, T.D.A.
We won't have much time. The Ancestrals never really die. The heart endures. We harvest the energy. Svara. Nim unve anme. Veseque. Svara. Nim unve anme. Veseque.
They're here, falling back. We'll meet you at the exit.
Well, I will save that for next stream. I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you on the next